What's up, YouTube? This is gonna be a quick video on turning brand new t-shirts like this one into more original vintage looking t-shirts like this one or this one. And a lot of people just like the more vintage, worn, faded, used kind of look, to the item of clothing like a t-shirt. It just kind of gives it more character. First thing you need is a Diana Ross vinyl album cover. Now, but really the only things you kind of really need is like some type of sandpaper and either some type of scissors or a box cutter. And these are just what you use to like file your nails, but like anything with sandpaper really. So this is a band t-shirt I just bought. It's a cool shirt. It's a nice oversized, t-shirt, but I think it would look better with more of the vintage, worn, faded look. And I have this shirt here just for comparison of how, I kind of want this shirt to get. If you could just look at the cracking and the print, that's something I'm trying to achieve. And the fading of the black, if you're just comparing this black to this one, this is more faded. So really the first step you want to take to getting the more faded look, well, for the color, is to just wash it in warm water. And this is not going to happen overnight per se, depending on what level you want to get to. But to get the shirt to kind of this level, I'm gonna have to wash this in warm water a few times, depending on how extreme you want to go with it to get that look. I mean, you leave it out in the sun for a few days. You can bury. I've buried my shirts in dirt before. And I mean, it works if you're trying to, achieve that vintage, worn look. But yeah, I've buried shirts, for a few days or a few weeks. And I already kind of started on the process. But the first thing is just kind of, taking your sandpaper and just scraping, just to get a more kind of faded look. As you can see, I already did this area. So if it's picking up on camera, you can see how, this looks a little more faded. I already started on the print. I've did it for a few hours now, but just taking your sandpaper and kind of just shaving all the materials down to get the more faded kind of look. As you can see on the neck, I've kind of just shaved it down until I put a little rip in it. You don't have to do that, but you can also achieve a vintage kind of look with doing that. I've also, put a little hole here and a little hole here. But, I think it, it's going to look cool once, it's completely finished. And you can also use, the scissors or the box cutter to also, put the holes in the shirt as well. So I've been working on the shirt for a few hours as far as just taking the sandpaper and just shaving away at the graphics. But, I mean, compared to some vintage shirts I have here, it's not looking too bad. The only thing now is just the fading of the, of the black. So, I'm gonna just leave it out, in the sun for a few days. I might try to bury this shirt maybe for a few days, just to get that, rough kind of jacket look, and then, wash it a few more times. And I think it should be pretty close, honestly, to the shirt. I also have a newer Wu-Tang shirt that I'm gonna try to do that too as well, just to give it an older kind of look, which should be dope. But really the main goal is just to break down the materials of the actual shirt, as far as just like the color and the print on the shirt, just to get that faded look and the more kind of vintage worn out look like this. So I mean, that's really the main goal. And it's a cool look if you have a nice oversized shirt, just to give it that authentic, real vintage look.